Are you ready to board one of the world's largest and most awe-inspiring warships? Imagine a big city at sea populated by more than 5,000 people, including sailors, officers, and pilots. But what is living like on board the enormous USS Nimitz-class aircraft carrier? Every 25 seconds, how do they launch or land a plane? And what difficulties do the sailors experience in their confined quarters? Join us on an exclusive journey as we uncover the remarkable vessel's mysteries and surprises. Prepare for a thrilling journey as we unearth the secret stories and hidden mysteries that keep this floating city running smoothly. The United States Navy operates the Nimitz-class, a fleet of 10 nuclear-powered aircraft carriers. This class pays tribute to Fleet Admiral Chester W. Nimitz, the distinguished commander of the World War II United States Pacific Fleet. The lead ship, named after him, was the final living U.S. Navy officer to hold that rank. These carriers were the largest and most powerful warships until the introduction of the USS Gerald R. Ford in 2017, boasting an impressive length of 1,092 feet and a full load displacement of over 100,000 long tons. In contrast to conventional warships relying on gas turbines or diesel-electric systems, the Nimitz-class carrier employs two A4W pressurized water reactors for propulsion. These reactors power 4 propeller shafts, enabling the carriers to achieve speeds exceeding 30 knots and generate approximately 260,000 shaft horsepower at maximum capacity. Thanks to their nuclear power, these ships can operate continuously for over 2 decades without refueling. Designated as nuclear-powered aircraft carriers, they are sequentially numbered from CVN 68 to CVN 77. All 10 carriers were expertly constructed by the Newport News Shipbuilding Company in Virginia. The inaugural vessel of the class, the USS Nimitz, was commissioned on May 3, 1975, while the USS George W. Bush, the 10th and final carrier, joined the fleet on January 10, 2009. Since the 1970s, Nimitz-class carriers have played integral roles in various conflicts and operations worldwide, including the notable Operation Eagle Claw in Iran, the Gulf War, and more recent involvements in Iraq and Afghanistan. The Nimitz-class carriers feature angled flight decks that employ a CATOBAR, catapult-assisted takeoff but arrested recovery, arrangement for aircraft operations. This configuration, utilizing steam catapults and arrestor wires, expedites flight deck activities and accommodates a broader range of aircraft compared to the STOVL, short takeoff and vertical landing configuration found on smaller carriers. Typically, an embarked carrier air wing consisting of approximately 64 aircraft is deployed aboard these carriers, primarily comprising FA-18E and FA-18F Super Hornets. Additionally, the vessels are equipped with short-range defensive weapons for anti-aircraft warfare and missile defense. As of FY 2012, the unit cost of a Nimitz-class carrier was estimated to be around $8.5 billion US, equivalent to $10.1 US in 2021. The modern supercarrier has earned the nickname City at Sea, and rightfully so. Housing a population of 5,000 to 6,000 individuals who live, work, eat, and sleep on board for extended periods truly resembles a city. However, it differs significantly from any city found on land. One notable distinction is a limited opportunity for residents to glimpse the outside world. While the flight deck, hangar, and fantail offer breathtaking views of the sea and sky, accessing these areas during normal operations is restricted to only a few individuals due to their bustling and perilous nature. The upper levels of the island provide a safer vantage point, but the need for sensitive operations and space constraints means that a constant flow of people cannot be accommodated. Consequently, sailors working below deck may go weeks without catching a glimpse of daylight. Space constraints are evident throughout the ship, creating a more compact environment than that of a typical city. Moving from one place to another involves navigating nearly vertical staircases and maneuvering through narrow corridors, often requiring individuals to squeeze past each other. The berthing compartments, serving as sleeping quarters, are particularly tight. Enlisted personnel share these compartments with approximately 60 others, with single bunks, commonly referred to as racks, stacked in threes. Each person is assigned a small stowage bin and an upright locker for personal belongings, while the entire compartment shares a bathroom and a small common area equipped with a television connected to one of the carrier's satellite dishes. Officers enjoy relatively more space and refined furnishings, but their quarters remain limited as well, everyone on board must acclimate to those close quarters that prevail throughout the ship. Similar to a typical city, the jobs on an aircraft carrier encompass a wide range of roles. Around 2,500 individuals form the air wing, responsible for piloting and maintaining the aircraft. Additionally, approximately 3,000 people comprise the ship's company, which ensures the carrier operates efficiently. This includes tasks such as dishwashing, meal preparation, weapon handling, and nuclear reactor maintenance. The carrier is equipped with essential facilities to support the residents' daily lives, even if not as luxuriously as they might prefer. Multiple galleys and mess halls are available, collectively serving up to 18,000 meals per day. There's also a substantial laundry facility, dentist and doctor's offices, various stores, and a bank of satellite telephones for personnel to communicate with their families. On the aircraft carrier, maintaining professionalism is crucial, and the Navy strictly prohibits fraternization and sexual activity in living areas. To address the need for privacy and decompression, designated spaces are provided where sailors can relax and unwind during off-duty hours. These areas include lounges with comfortable seating, televisions, and recreational activities. Furthermore, the ship features a gym equipped with exercise equipment to help sailors stay in shape and relieve stress. A library is also available, offering access to books, magazines, and educational materials, allowing crew members to pursue their interests and further their education during their downtime. Additionally, the ship has a chapel where religious services and spiritual counseling are offered, providing a quiet refuge for sailors to practice their faith and seek guidance. Life on an aircraft carrier is unquestionably challenging and demanding, but it can also be thrilling, particularly for those stationed on the flight deck, engaged in the exhilarating task of flying and landing planes on a small runway. Whether positive or negative, the experience on board is truly unlike any other place on Earth. The Nimitz-class carriers, originally designed with a 50-year service life in mind, undergo a significant process when reaching the end of their operational period. Decommissioning these mighty ships is a carefully executed procedure, starting with the Nimitz carrier itself. This decommissioning process is estimated to incur costs ranging from $750 to $900 million, in stark contrast to the approximate $53 million required for conventionally powered carriers. The primary factors contributing to this substantial cost difference are the deactivation of the nuclear power plants and the safe removal of radioactive materials and other contaminated equipment from the vessel. To fill the void left by the retiring Nimitz-class carriers, a new generation of aircraft carriers, known as the Gerald R. Ford class, is currently being constructed. The plan is to have a total of 10 of these state-of-the-art carriers, with the first one entering service on July 22, 2017, as a replacement for the retired Enterprise. As the older Nimitz ships gradually approach the end of their service lives, most of the remaining Gerald R. Ford carriers will be deployed to take their place. These new carriers will bear a striking resemblance to the George H.W. Bush carrier, utilizing an almost identical hull shape. However, they will also incorporate significant technological and structural advancements, ensuring enhanced capabilities and performance. In early 2022, the Navy announced an intriguing development. A study was underway to explore the feasibility of extending the service lives of Nimitz-class carriers up to 55 years. This investigation aimed to assess the potential for prolonging the operational effectiveness of these carriers beyond their originally intended service life. By examining various factors, such as maintenance requirements, structural integrity, and technological advancements, the Navy sought to determine if these iconic vessels could continue their vital contributions to naval operations for an additional 5 years, potentially maximizing their value and operational efficiency. As we come to the end of our exclusive look inside the USS Nimitz-class aircraft carrier, we hope you have a better understanding of the amazing things the brave men and women who live on this ship do and the difficulties they face. If you like this interactive experience and want to hear more interesting stories from around the world, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified when we post new videos. Until next time, keep watching.